তাদের জিতিয়ে দেয় ফ্রেশ মিল্ক এর নতুন ট্রিপল অ্যাকশন ফর্মুলা নিশ্চিত করে পারফেক্ট স্ট্রেংথ, ইমিউনিটি আর ইন্টেলিজেন্স। ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার।
লাভ ইউ মা।
শুনছো এটা কিনি? হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা এটা আমার।
সব সময় শুধু আরে ভাই, গার্ড দিয়ে সুরক্ষিত শেভ করুন আর যা ইচ্ছে বলুন।
তোমায় দারুণ লাগছে।
আর তোমাকেও।
জিলেট গার্ডের একটা ব্লেড দেয় 7টা শেভ অবধি।
শরীরের কোথাও কোথাও প্রয়োজন বেশি সুরক্ষার, তাই মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি, যা একবার ব্যবহারেই আপনার ত্বক প্রতিবার পায় 5টি স্তরের সুরক্ষা। মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি, উজ্জ্বল প্রাণবন্ত ত্বক সবসময়।
Animal Huck, 66, what a great year. He's out in the middle, 2 down. And Dillers is in a hurry massively. That wasn't too far away from off-stump cartwheeling. But kids at home, when you take a single on your Saturday morning cricket, do not do this. Slide the bat, please. No. And Cooper, the big fella, what a wonderful bit of athleticism to pick up, throw side on, hit the stumps and get rid of Akmal with some lazy running.
He's stoked, really is. Played a little cameo with the bat. Got a catch already, got a run out, and he's still got a bowl. Heck of an all-rounder, Kevin Cooper. Played in 20 over leagues around the world and is a great asset to any side because of his versatility. Contributes in every sphere.
Yeah, he got 21 off 11, did big Kevin Cooper. His partnership with his captain just kept that momentum going rather sweetly towards the end of the innings. And he was not out there. And often they say that with all-rounders, don't they? You get that first string to your bow right, you're batting, you come in, you have a cameo, then you're bowling and you're a bit of fielding. Look, he's pumped. And Cameron Akmal. Into the dungeon for you, Chief. Courtesy of Kevin Cooper. Animal Huck to face Mohammad Sami. And that 171 for victory is looking a long, long way off.
.57 games for Animal Huck. Strike rate of 120, so that's always a good sign. Best of 105. He's going to need to pull out his full repertoire here tonight. Build a partnership with Tilakaratne Dilshan. Already 2 down. Run rate's fine, but the wickets column not looking too healthy. Required rate is 8.7 to the over.
Slipping a galleon, they're all in. Even in the crowd. Feathered friends are here. Supporting this fantastic league. Tamim, first man down. Little ambitious, trying to go over the onside. And in this crazy run out, Akmal, only himself to blame. 2 down early, and they want to get 171, 151 off 103 deliveries. How this game has turned around. Thick edge, take 2 and be happy. It's hitting out of the fence, can you believe it, off a leading edge. Such are these bats today. 22 for 2.
খেয়াল রেখো ক্ষণ প্রতিক্ষণ শুধু তোমারই অনুভবে ছুঁয়ে দাও তুমি আমায়, আর ব্যথা হবে না কিছুই না বলে,
নিজের খেয়ালও রেখো।
অসাধারণ শুধু অরিজিনাল ভ্যাসলিন পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি আপনার যত্ন নেয় 100-র চেয়েও বেশি উপায়ে। এমন বিশুদ্ধতা আর কোনো জেলিতে নেই। এটাই ভ্যাসলিনের ত্বক সুস্থ করার শক্তি।
চারিদিকে সূর্যোদয়ের কালো সবাই নেচে পড়ছে আমার কৃষক মজুর ভাইরা।
বাহ,
কোথাও কোনো ইমপ্রুভমেন্ট নাই।
কে বলেছে ইমপ্রুভমেন্ট নাই? ফিট বিস্কুট খেয়ে দেখেছেন? সেই স্বাদ, সেই ফ্লেভার।
ইমপ্রুভমেন্ট তো
মিল্ক ও স্পাইসি ফ্লেভারে ফিট ক্র্যাকার্স এখন আরো উন্নত, মচমচে সেই স্বাদে।
And they'd lost wickets. all of a sudden you get the captain come in, Mumadullah, steady things, very level-headed and experienced, of course, but he had to have some partners. He had Prasanna and he had Cooper, who's got the ball in hand now to carry on. And all of a sudden they got to 170. 98 off the last 7 did the Bulls. They're going to need something, I think, very special from Tilakaratne Dilshan, are the Vikings.
Plenty of banners out there, plenty of welcomes, plenty of excitement, plenty of smiles. I'm so happy that the BPL has moved into Chittagong, and what a welcome it is. Nearly a full house here at the ZACS Stadium. Home side in a bit of trouble though. They need a partnership. They need someone to bat deep to get 60 or 70.
They need some magic. But Animal Huck out there who's joined Dilshan. And catches, we've seen a couple go down. That's why in terms of momentum shifting, that was a difficult one. That was always going. And then that was palmed over. Back live. This is a wide. Yeah, down the leg side from Cooper. Saw a few of those too. Too many wides and too many hip high or above full tosses from the bowlers. Yeah, this was palmed over. Good soccer skills from the goalkeeper, but no. Got to take those. And this one was probably the easiest of the lot. Should have been taken and cost the maximum. So a lot of work to do for the Vikings to get up and win this one.
He was quite candid at a press conference in Dhaka as well, Tamim Iqbal, when asked by Shamim Chowdhury, you know, why'd you lose that game? How did you lose it? He said, well, the batters did well. The fielders and the bowlers lost it for us. Rubbish. They've got to improve. And again, just fielding, letting them down in the bowling, not up to scratch. Remembering they were 65 for 5 at one stage after 13 overs, were the Barishal Bulls, and ended up 170.
Lovely placements. Races away for Animal Huck. Bring up his first boundary in this innings.
Yeah, 2 straight. All he needed to do was play the orthodox leg glide. No mess, no fuss. Fine leg up in the circle. Once it got past him, was always going to run away for 4.
Yeah, it's a big call, isn't it? You can be candid, but I tell you what, Tamim Iqbal, he's going to have to back up those sort of statements. He hasn't tonight. Oh, he's missed out there. Got across and couldn't get any wood on this one. The captain's going to have to get some runs, and he opens the batting. Very important that Tamim gets going. Cooper, well, he gets going with the ball in hand often. Before today, at the best economy rate for bowlers who have bowled over 10 overs in this tournament, he was only averaging 3.27, was big KC. Because he got that 5 for 15 helps. There's a change of pace. He's got lucky with this as well. But those are wonderful numbers. Best of any bowler with his economy of 3.27.
সবার সাথে আজীবন 1 পয়সা প্রতি সেকেন্ড। এবার তোমার ফোন বেঁচে থাকবে আজীবন। এয়ারটেল, দেশের সেরা স্মার্টফোন নেটওয়ার্ক।
যখনই চাই ফ্রেশনেস, নতুন সেন্টার ফ্রেশ। ব্লু মাউথ ফ্রেশনিং স্ট্রাইপস ও লং লাস্টিং মিন্ট ফ্লেভারে। নতুন সেন্টার ফ্রেশ, ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস।
আসছে 4 ডিসেম্বর, রবি আর দারাজ নিয়ে এলো ফাটাফাটি ফ্রাইডেতে ফাটাফাটি মূল্য ছাড়। রবি।
Sun going down. Now the Vikings going down. They allowed the Bulls to get up and post 170 in those death overs.
You mentioned the weather, and what you didn't mention is the setting. What an evening it is here in Chittagong. Not a cloud in the sky, lights are on. Wonderful temperature, around about 23, 24 degrees. Sensational. Well, he's not going to hang back. Nobody out there. Tilakaratne Dilshan knows one way, and that is to take the bowling by the scruff of the neck. Regardless of 2 wickets being down, he's going to continue playing the same way.
And don't we all as cricket lovers pray that he keeps going here in this early evening. Matches 13 and 14 of the Bangladesh Premier League here in Chittagong on a Monday night, and Islam's under pressure early. Oh, it's a good comeback. That arm ball that slides on, and the factory of left arm orthodox from this part of the world continues.
Great economy rate for Taijul Islam, and has been one of the cogs in this very good bowling wheel for the Barishal Bulls. Best of 3 for 23. He's played his part in keeping them in the tournament. 3 wickets, average of just over 5. Best for 3 for 23. He's been economical and picked up a few good wickets as well.
Inside out with the wrist work. Cooper with a bit of work to do. There's only one there for Animal Haq. Allows Dilshan back on strike.
Amazing how quickly he covered the ground there, Kevin Cooper. So tall, so languid, and just in a few steps had made inroads into chasing that down and definitely cutting it down from definite 2 to just the single.
Cooper long off. So long on's up. There's a man at deep mid-wicket on the fence. The only 2 men out inside the power play. He's hit that too well, so no run. 2 to go. He needs to get going. He's got a couple of starts there, but hasn't kicked on. Gonski, yes he has! Just when they didn't want to lose, Tilakaratne Dilshan. Hell of a catch there low down. Is it the captain?
Massive wicket, and they know it. As soon as it was held, they were racing over to Madan. In total contrast, the dugout of the Chittagong Vikings and the crowd as well. Tilakaratne Dilshan is a massive wicket. He was throwing a bit of caution to the wind, was playing a few big strokes. One big stroke too many, down the wicket. Trying to get it in that mid-wicket area. Doesn't get enough on it, and a good catch, close to the ground. Taijul is ecstatic, runs to congratulate, as do the rest of the team. Dilshan gone for 19, 36 for 3.
শীতকাল ত্বককে করে রুক্ষ। শীতের মধ্যে রুক্ষ ত্বক শুধু শুষ্কই নয়, ভেতর থেকে দুর্বলও হয়ে পড়ে। পন্ডস বডি লোশন এখন ট্রিপল ভিটামিন সমৃদ্ধ। এটি ত্বকের ভেতর থেকে পুষ্টি যোগায়, দেয় 3 গুণ ময়েশ্চারাইজেশন। ত্বককে করে বাইরে থেকে কোমল, এখন আবার ত্বক একদম কোমল। পন্ডস বডি লোশন, এমন কোমল ত্বক যে ছুতে ইচ্ছে করে। এ হলো পন্ডসের অঙ্গীকার।
আগে ঘটনাটা শোন। ধ্যাত, ব্যালেন্স শেষ।
চায়ে চুমুক দে, ব্যালেন্স চলে আসবে।
এখন ইস্পাহানি মির্জাপুর বেস লিফট 400 গ্রাম প্যাকে 10 থেকে 50 টাকা পর্যন্ত মোবাইল রিচার্জ ফ্রি। এছাড়া 200 গ্রামের প্রতি প্যাকে 5 টাকা ছাড়। যা মানে লাইফটা ভরপুর, যা মানে ইস্পাহানি মির্জাপুর।
Got a little carried away, you'd feel. Once again, got a star. Had a look at the bowling, but can't go on. So Taijul Islam is on fire. Gets rid of Dilshan and keeps the pressure on. 36 for 3.
এখন না ভাইয়া, ফ্লাইট ধরতে হবে। একটু চিপস দাও না।
যে খায় হারিয়ে যায়। বম্বে সুইটসের আলুজ 4টি ফ্লেভারে।
সম্মানিত যাত্রী মাহমুদুল্লাহ রিয়াদ, আপনাকে ছাড়াই আমাদের চলে যেতে হচ্ছে।
যে খায় হারিয়ে যায়।
প্রতিদিন এইভাবে হাজারো মানুষের খুশির সীমা ছাড়াচ্ছে স্বর্ণের ছোঁয়ায়। রবির 39 টাকার গোল্ডেন রিচার্জ অফারে প্রতিদিন প্রতি ঘন্টায় প্রথম 2 জন রিচার্জ করে পাচ্ছেন নিশ্চিত গোল্ড কয়েন। মাত্র 39 টাকার রিচার্জে আজই সুযোগ নিন। রবি।
Showed you what the Bulls were too. They were 22 for 3 after their power play, so all's not lost, provided now that Animal and Nislam Naeem can put together a heck of a partnership. You just felt, though, didn't you, Ellie? I just knew that he thought that that could happen at any time with Dilshan in. He was in that sort of mood. He really had to hit it crisply and cleanly and execute well if he was going to kick on and get a big one.
Oh, you're right, he just didn't look in control. He's playing all the shots in the book, but wasn't really hitting it out the middle of the bat, and didn't look like he was in control of all facets and knowing exactly what he was trying to do out there. Yeah, he's got his head in his hand, Kamran Akmal. Not the greatest dismissal. Should have made it easy. Should have slid his bat, and he would have been okay.
That's impressive. A lot of risk in it. But it is another boundary to the Vikings.
They're still going, still putting pressure, still playing shots. Down the wicket. There's nobody out there, just the square leg back, and peppers that mid-wicket boundary.
Nonchalant, isn't it? Animal Haq still on the charge. His first 6 overs, probably part of the strategy. Look, lads, let's go all out. Lose a couple of wickets, sure, but we still want to keep going. Well, they've lost 3 instead of maybe just the couple they probably wanted to lose. Only 5.2 gone. They've got 40 on the board, but they've lost 3. Third man fine leg up, and the 2 men on the leg side, square leg and mid-wicket on the fence. Will be gutted with that. Well, Animal, it was there to be driven through cover. Just lost his shape a little. Wanted to hit it too hard, maybe.
How did he miss this? Here's the wry smile going, oh, I've missed out there. Everybody up on the offside. Just has held its line. He knows straight away, what have I done?
Packed offside field. No one on the fence on that side. Superb stuff. Commitment just shows you what a couple of wickets can do to a fielding unit. They are pumped and throwing themselves everywhere.
This was abysmal, really was. What not to do. And he's run at an angle as well. From where he takes off at the crease, he's run 5 yards offline and hasn't bothered running the bat in. Yeah, you mentioned Danny Morrison. If all the youngsters watching, and just generally anybody watching, don't do that. Don't run like that.
You can just carry on running to the car park, get in the car and go home. Do not get in the line of the coach or management. It's a shocker for an experienced player like Kamran Akmal to get out in that fashion. Leading edge, is this number 4? You better believe it. The double Bs are on fire, and the Vikings are finding themselves in the mire that much more.
They're capitulating here in Chittagong in front of their home crowd, are the Chittagong Vikings. They lose their 4th wicket, and there's a lot of hands on heads because they cannot believe what they're witnessing here. Down the wicket, trying to work it around the leg side, was a change of pace, a slower ball, leading edge. No mistake made. And Alamin, well, he's absolutely ecstatic. He's got another. They're in disarray, the Vikings. Another batsman trudges to the shed.
রূপালী মায়ায় অটুট থাকুক খাবারের স্বাদ আর গন্ধ। BPL অ্যালুমিনিয়াম ফয়েল।
ব্রাজিলে বিশ্বসেরা ফুটবল টুর্নামেন্টে সাক্ষী থাকতে চাও? অংশগ্রহণ করো কোকা-কোলা চলো ব্রাজিল কন্টেস্ট। SMS করো ব্রাজিল স্পেস তোমার বিভাগের প্রথম 3টি অক্ষর আর পাঠিয়ে দাও 2003 নম্বরে তোমার গ্রামীণ ফোন নম্বর থেকে। SMS এ সঠিক উত্তর দিলে তুমিও যেতে পারো সোজা ব্রাজিলে।
প্রতিজ্ঞার শক্তিতে গড়া বিস ক্লাব, সেরা কাঁচামাল দিয়ে তৈরি বিস ক্লাবের বিস্কুটগুলোতে পাবেন সেরা মান ও সেরা স্বাদের সন্তুষ্টি। বিস ক্লাব, একটি প্রতিজ্ঞা।
Number 6 is in before the 6th over has been bowled. Elton Chickenbora non-striker's end. So number 6 is in, and we've got one more ball of the 6th over. The power play. And wanting to whip it through that onside, and that's the danger. Changes of pace can be your undoing, and it is on this occasion.
Yes!
And I'm in, and they want another single. Happy to give it away. So 6 done. It's 41 for 4.
Let's see where we are. This, get rid of that. I know it's a hard-hitting piece, but come on.
Sorry.
The internet.
গানে গানে কাছে আসার দুর্দান্ত মুহূর্ত তৈরি করতে ক্লোজ আপ দিচ্ছে প্রতিটি 145 গ্রাম মেন্থল ফ্রেশের সাথে একটি আকর্ষণীয় ইয়ারফোন ফ্রি।
আসছে 4 ডিসেম্বর রবি আর দারাজ নিয়ে এলো ফাটাফাটি ফ্রাইডেতে ফাটাফাটি মূল্য ছাড়। রবি
দুনিয়া দেখবে যখন স্লিপ দিয়ে সাজবে জীবন।
Naeem Islam, get on with it. There's Prasanna. Bag of tricks from him. See what he's got for her. The CVs with his wrist spinners.
Good commitment in the field. They've been outstanding. Have the Barishal Bulls. Caught all their catches, effected a run out as well. 37 wickets. Economy rate of under 5. They're very handy with his leg spin. They've done themselves no favours though, Danny, and so far as this run chase is concerned. Been sort of soft dismissals, really.
I'm really sorry.
Can't say anybody's been bowled out.
Okay, only one song. That's not so bad, right?
Being lazy running,
Well, the good news is
poor
there's
shot selection.
So many good ones.
Really, when they look back at this and do an assessment, they won't be very happy with how the top order have capitulated.
We need to talk.
Well and truly their worst power play in BPL 2015. Polite inquiry from Prasanna.
You're doing this.
Yeah, November 20, was it November 22nd? It was 68 for 1. Well, there's the fall of the wickets, just falling very, very easy. As Alistair Campbell was saying, just throwing their wickets away. Very soft, lame dismissals. Running himself out, Akmal. Dilshan with a dirty slog. Back live at the moment. Just another single. So batsmen really getting themselves out with poor shot selection. Now Dilshan there caught by Sammy. Leading edge. Simple lobs out. Thanks for coming. 4 down for 42. Chittagong about to face his first one. Last ball of the 7th.
Best breakup.
He is the Sheryl Crow of our generation.
And he's underway straight away. Thinking about 2, it's not there because Cooper's got a bullet arm. Brilliant. 7 done, it's 43 for 4 here.
সবার সাথে আজীবন 1 পয়সা প্রতি সেকেন্ড। এবার তোমার ফোন বেঁচে থাকবে আজীবন। এয়ারটেল, দেশের সেরা স্মার্টফোন নেটওয়ার্ক।
ও রতন ভাই, তুমি এমন কি করো যে খামার শুধু বাড়ে আর বাড়ে?
আরে খামারে লাগাইছি আনোয়ার সিমেন্ট শীট,
তাই মুরগি থাকে সুস্থ, ডিম ও মাংস হয় বেশি।
শোনো, আনোয়ার সিমেন্ট শীট এই রতনের দিন ফিরাইছে।
মুরগি সবল, ব্যবসা সফল। আনোয়ার সিমেন্ট শীট।
আসছে 4 ডিসেম্বর রবি আর দারাজ নিয়ে এলো ফাটাফাটি ফ্রাইডেতে ফাটাফাটি মূল্য ছাড়।
Why do relationships always start off so fun and then turn into suck a bag of dicks?
You really have to stop
But
buying
some,
this
some
bullshit
cocks
Hollywood
alongside.
cliche.
Lovely evening here,
What's
bud.
true love?
It certainly is, and you look around the ground and there's a huge expectation. These men and women and girls and boys and youngsters are all out here, and a lot of them to see their home side, Chittagong Vikings. There's an air of expectation around the ground. It's the home side. They've got to win. It's a must-win game. You can just sense they've gone quiet. Look at that. Hands on knees. No smiles. It's not happening. And the Barishal Bulls are all over them like a cheap suit. Elton Chittagong, 116 matches, plenty of experience. You have to play out of his socks here.
You bet. And Tajul is not going to allow them to do that. He bowls very good tight line and length. He is not afraid to give the ball some flight, tempt the batsman. And Mahmoud Riyad marshalling his troops very well. They've taken their catches. They've been agile in the field. There again, he's not allowing the batsman to, even the length and the width for that matter, to dig it out, and has to be happy with just a single.
Oh yeah, you're right.
All the fours up now, 44 for 4. Just a single in this Tajul over. He's got the last ball to come. And of the last ball, they ambled the single, but this is not going to be enough. They've got to step on it. 8 done, 45 for 4.
রিভার্স অসমোসিস, ওজোন ট্রিটমেন্ট এবং আল্ট্রাভায়োলেট রে সহ 13টি ধাপে পরিশোধিত হয়ে তৈরি হয় দেশের সবচেয়ে নিরাপদ পানি। সুপার ফ্রেশ ড্রিঙ্কিং ওয়াটার, রিফ্রেশ। আসছে 4 ডিসেম্বর, রবি আর দারাজ নিয়ে এলো ফাটাফাটি ফ্রাইডেতে ফাটাফাটি মূল্য ছাড়। রবি।
The two are virtually neck and neck. That's charged. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gave him the charge, straight as an arrow. Hit the other wickets.
Well, he's unlucky that he didn't get a bowler will feel he got a hand on it. May have been in good business there. Down, smack. Batsman was stranded. Look there.
Tell you what, Pat, if the bowler got a finger to it, he would not be bowling anymore. It struck so hard.
Life is already pretty great.
Oh really? Because you wouldn't be here if your life were already pretty great.
Use of the feet once again, almost slithered underneath that. Didn't read that at all.
Yeah, a lot of people would say longer than that.
It's a huge opportunity, Dylan. Art director,
Have a good look at where he's standing. He's standing on off stump, right on off stump.
Which got 6 million hits last month.
I could put up a video of me mixing cake batter with my boobs, and it will get 8 million hits.
It's been done.
Chittagong Prasanna bowling.
There's no question that you are talented at what you do, but this is GQ.
Hands on off stump. You can see the marks there,
Look around.
covering
I'm from
all
LA. Okay, I like
wickets.
my open spaces.
They're looking to play on the onside.
Well, what's really worrying you about this?
Elton Chittagong once again trying to swing his arms, trying to free his arms. Again stunted by some accurate bowling by Chittagong Prasanna. Whoa, what a lovely sight.
Be the guy who made the bed legendary.
Headed for Cape Town.
Listen, we'll get some coffee.
Or is it Durban? Durban, that's where you're from.
I'm sorry, not coffee. Some green tea, soy, organic.
Problem is, you know,
They get hot now.
they are Chittagong and him. They can't take any chances. You know, the shots are nice and they're down the ground, but they can't hit in the air.
Oh, someone said bowl him. It didn't trickle through. That is the over completed. 9 overs completed. 48 for 4 is the score. And the umpire, Sharafudullah Shoykot, is signalling strategic timeout.
Prefer malt drinks, অন্যরকম ফিলিংস।
আলফাতা দাখিল টেস্ট পেপার
2016 পরীক্ষার্থীদের কাঙ্ক্ষিত চাহিদা পূরণে এখন সর্বত্র
স্পেশাল অফার। জিতে নাও জিনিক্স ব্র্যান্ডের শতাধিক উপকরণ। আলফাতা পড়ো, নিজেকে গড়ো।
আর জিতে নাও জিনিক্সের শিক্ষা উপকরণ।
ব্যালেন্স শেষ। চায়ে চুমুক দে, ব্যালেন্স চলে আসবে।
এখন ইস্পাহানি মির্জাপুর বেসলেফ 400 গ্রাম প্যাকে 10 থেকে 50 টাকা পর্যন্ত মোবাইল রিচার্জ ফ্রি। এছাড়া 200 গ্রামের প্রতি প্যাকে 5 টাকা ছাড়। যা মানে লাইফটা ভরপুর। যা মানে ইস্পাহানি মির্জাপুর।
মচমচে মশলাদার কুরকুরে যা মাতিয়ে তোলে ফ্যামিলি টি টাইম।
মশলায় মাতামাতি, ফুর্তি ফাটাফাটি।
প্রতিদিন এভাবে হাজারো মানুষের খুশির সীমা ছাড়াচ্ছে স্বর্ণের ছোঁয়ায়। রবির 39 টাকার গোল্ডেন রিচার্জ অফারে প্রতিদিন প্রতি ঘন্টায় প্রথম 2 জন রিচার্জকারী পাচ্ছেন নিশ্চিত গোল্ড কয়েন। মাত্র 39 টাকার রিচার্জে আজই এই সুযোগ নিন। রবি।
শীতকাল 25% পর্যন্ত কোমলতা কেড়ে নিয়ে ত্বককে রুক্ষ করে দেয়, তাই যে কোনো আঁচড়েই হয়ে যায় দাগ। ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রিস্টোর মাইক্রো ড্রপলেটের সাথে রুক্ষ ত্বককে ময়শ্চারাইজ করার মাধ্যমে সুস্থ করে। আজই স্ক্র্যাচ টেস্ট করে দেখ। এই হলো ভ্যাসলিনের ত্বক সুস্থ করার শক্তি।
এখন না ভাইয়া, ফ্লাইট ধরতে হবে। চিপস দাও না।
যে খায় হারিয়ে যায় বম্বে সুইটসের আলুজ 4টি ফ্লেভারে।
সম্মানিত যাত্রী মাহমুদুল্লাহ রিয়াদ, আপনাকে ছাড়াই আমাদের চলে যেতে হচ্ছে।
যে খায় হারিয়ে যায়।
ভাই ঘানি কই?
আরে এইটার নামে দিচ্ছি আমরা গানি। বাজারে গানির নামে যেই তেল খান এইটাই সেইটা।
তো চারিদিকে নোংরা আর তেল তো কালো কেন ভাই?
কালো হইলি তো গানি গানি মনে হয়।
ঘানি ভাঙা তেলের মিথ্যা আশ্বাস নয়, সর্বাধুনিক স্বয়ংক্রিয় মেশিনে সেরা দানা থেকে প্রস্তুত রাঁধুনি খাঁটি সরিষার তেল, সেরা দানার সেরা তেল।
আসছে 4 ডিসেম্বর, রবি আর দারাজ নিয়ে এলো ফাটাফাটি ফ্রাইডেতে ফাটাফাটি মূল্য ছাড়। রবি।
Yeah, to explore an option. Who wouldn't want another option?
Someone who's in the perfect situation.
Are you in the
Well, the response from the Chittagong Vikings leaves a little to be desired there. Regular follow wickets, 48 for 4. Have a look at those wickets to fall, and that was uncalled for so early in the innings, trying to hoist it over the infield, holding out. Very bad running. Just a look at the way Anamal ran away from the line of the wickets, and also not grounding his bat, guilty of that. There's a good catch, and Alamin tried to fall, and that was in the face of the bat, getting a leading edge, and the lollipop over right down the field, holding out. 4 down, Naim Islam. Very bad running. Cut out. Just a look at the way Anamal ran away. Got Elton Chigumbura, experienced also not grounding his bat. Zimbabwean at the other side, and experienced West Indians, Kevin Cooper. Put away 8 runs in his first over, and the lollipop over right down the field, holding out. Slap set. It's covering the deep. Just a single.
Yeah, you get the feeling that Barishal Bulls, if they get runs on the board, this bowling attack of theirs is very handy. Very, very handy. Especially with Cooper in it.
Oh, so you guys have known each other for a while?
See there, Mohammed Sami, he's not going to go for too many. Cooper, I mean,
So does the carpet match the drapes?
it's a good bowling side. Very good. They get runs, they're going to be a handful. They've done that today.
You guys use the same leaving condition.
Oh, the fielder is going to bring up the 50. Is he going to hold it in? He does. Slips in the process. Alamin Hussain retrieves, recovers, and throws back. Commitment shown in the field. Good job. That's what you need, the support from your fielders.
There's been a bit of slipping today. This one on the boundary. Just threaded it through. Gave good chase there. And then, oh, he could have injured his ankle there as easy as, look at it. Look at where he goes over on it. Oh, man, that was close. That was close to a disaster.
And consider himself very lucky. That casts my mind back to Mashrafi Mortaza. We'll have a look at that again. Jab away. Alamin Hussain made that effort, and this is what Pat said, very risky.
Just look at the ankle in slow motion here. Look at his ankle. Now, how dangerous is this? Watch that ankle go over there. Now, that, oh, he is a very lucky man. Very lucky man. That could have been the end of a couple of months of cricket.
Oh, that's got an edge. He's gone. Tried to cut that away. Got a touch to it. Distinct noise. No problems for the umpire. And another one bites the dust. Elton Chigumbura's sorry game where he sort of carries on missing out with the bat. Once again after missing out with the ball.
They quiet. They had to see their side win. The ball held across the seam, but extra bounce. Chickenbura doesn't get in line, and easy as you like.
Best part?
And Cooper is amongst the wickets again.
You take all your recruits up here?
Happy days for the Barishal Bulls as Chickenbura leaves the scene. Gone for 5 off 11, and now 51 for 5 and in deep trouble.
স্বাস্থ্যসম্মত পান সাথে সেরা চকোলেটের স্বাদ এই দুইয়ের অপূর্ব সমন্বয় অল টাইম চকোট পান অল টাইম পান ছোট খিদে বড় সমাধান
নিজেদের পোশাক নাই
চল দেখা প্রিয় ভাইরা নিজের দেশে নিজের পোশাক পরে এগিয়ে চলুন জোরসে আমার হচ্ছে লুঙ্গি রপ্তানিতে শীর্ষে বিশ্বমানের লুঙ্গি
No matter what, protect your walls with Royale. It comes with Teflon Surface Protector.
The Chittagong Vikings at home, must-win situation, are really tottering. 120 needed of 62 remaining deliveries. Lost 5 of those wickets. Zia Rahman can give the ball a bit of clout. Strike rate of 124. Needs to play big innings. Needs to stay there till the end. If the Chittagong Vikings are going to have any semblance of a chance of winning this.
I reckon he's got to play an innings, get more than his best. Not going to be easy. Cooper, tall, cunning.
Do these people get paid for this?
No, they kind of just do it for fun.
Look at the way he slowed it down, just rolled his fingers on the side of the ball like a leg spinner. Batsman couldn't read that at all.
Now Chickenbura got out. Get in line. Wafted it.
That was not a wicket-taking delivery. It's just the batsman's mistake. Straightforward ball, just the back of a length. He stood his ground, as you said, little waft. Very non-committal. Happy to be behind that after missing out on the previous ball. 10 overs completed, halfway through, 51 for 5.
Oh no. এখন দরকার ফ্রেশনেস ব্লু মাউথ ফ্রেশনিং স্ট্রাইপস ও লং লাস্টিং মিন্ট ফ্লেভারে নতুন সেন্টার ফ্রেশ দেবে ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস প্রতি মুহূর্তে সেন্টার ফ্রেশ ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস আসছে 4 ডিসেম্বর রবি আর দারাজ নিয়ে এলো ফাটাফাটি ফ্রাইডেতে ফাটাফাটি মূল্য ছাড় রবি.
For the Chittagong Vikings batsman, regular fall of wickets. There's really been a complete domination by the Barishal Bulls bowlers after the captain and Sekuka Prasanna retrieved a very, very ordinary opening partnership posted at 170. Long way to go for the local team. That's a single into the deep. Amreen is waiting downstairs. Let's go down and join her.
We have with us Mr. Farooq Ahmed, Chief Selector of BCB. Sir, how do you feel about BPL this year?
As a tournament, I think it's going good, really. We haven't seen much runs, really, in the games, late games. But, you know, when the matches are close, it's always interesting. And team-wise also, apart from Sylhet, Superstar, all the teams are like one or two games. So it's like an interesting phase now.
Okay, and do you see any talent in the players who are playing in this tournament?
Oh, the timing is really good. You know that we'll be playing Asia Cup, which is T20 format, and also we'll be playing the World Cup in India, which is also T20. So it's probably the best time we can ask for. I mean, as also chairman selection committee with my selectors, I think it's a very good opportunity for the youngsters as well as us to choose team from. I mean, like, although we haven't seen many batsmen scoring a lot of runs, but I can always assure that, you know, there are a lot of bowlers who are really bowling really well. I mean, to name some of them is like Alamin is bowling well, Miss Rohit, two seamers, they're really bowling well, spinners, Tajul is bowling well. Saki, best all-rounder in the world, he's also bowling well. So I think we would like to see the batsmen getting more runs, but the bowling-wise, I'm pretty happy about it.
And any advices for the youngsters?
Oh yeah, I mean, like, this is a platform for the youngsters to really perform, because as we all know that, I mean, the whole world is watching them, probably 9 countries. Your feed is going, and also, you know, we can see the crowd here. So it's a big opportunity for them, big stage for them to perform and really get the attention of, you can say, selectors and the other people.
Thank you very much, sir, for talking to us. Well, that was Mr. Farooq
Tuck around the corner for a single. Thanks, Umbrin. Farooq Ahmed, the chief selector now, and he's got quite a pleasant dilemma in front of him now, selecting the national side. There's so many players available, which wasn't always the case when it came to Bangladeshi players.
Yeah, he's had a good year the last year. Bangladesh, convener of selection, former player, former captain. Beaten a couple of the top sides. Wow.
Do me a favor, don't quit or get fired before the year's up.
End the over, 54 for 5.
আরে ঘটনাটা শোন ধ্যাত ব্যালেন্স শেষ চায়ে চুমুক দে ব্যালেন্স চলে আসবে
দুরন্ত বাইসাইকেল উড়ে চলো দুরন্ত গতিতে
শুনছো এটা কিনি হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা এটা আমার
সব সময় শুধু আরে ভাই গার্ড দিয়ে সুরক্ষিত শেভ করুন আর যা ইচ্ছে বলুন
তোমায় দারুণ লাগছে
আর তোমাকেও
জিলেট গার্ডের একটা ব্লেড দেয় 7টা শেভ অবধি
Interest that was generated with shots like this, that was struck truly. Okay. And despite the fielder coming across, not quite getting to it.
Well, for those sitting at home watching our telecast, you supporting the Chittagong Vikings, wherever you may be, here's the news.
Oh, sir.
That's enough of the tennis.
The Bulls were 72
What's
for
wrong
5.
with the couch? It's less
Chittagong
emotional.
Vikings
The bedroom has better light.
are 74
And since we're
for
just
5.
friends, I don't have to be insecure about my
So,
body.
Come on. Okay,
they're
you're
still in the
beautiful.
game,
There's
one would
nothing
say.
to be insecure about.
They just need someone
You see,
keep
that
going.
is way too emotionally supportive, and you need to just lock that down.
Oh, that was too close
Your
to
ass
cut.
is a little
Just
bony.
Much better.
Standing in
My nipples
his
are
ground
sensitive.
and,
I don't like
little
dirty
walk,
talk, and had I
fortunate
known
not
this
to
was
get
going to
it
happen,
back.
I would have
Look
shaved
at
my legs
Barishal
this morning.
Bulls, how
My
they
chin
recovered
is ticklish.
from
I
their
sneeze
stuttering
sometimes
start.
after I come. And if I'd have known this was going to happen, I wouldn't have shaved my legs this morning.
51 and 36 from Sekhuga Prasanna.
Oh,
The partnership
I
that
keep my
took
socks
them
on.
to that total
And some sea shoes.
170.
Great, 'cause feet gross me
These
out.
two
Daddy issues.
batsmen tell themselves, look, they could do it. Why can't we? I think we've got to make an effort. Got to step on the gas, pick the right balls, and maybe
Should be fine.
take a few chances and hope for the best.
Okay, with
He's got other ideas.
Should we stop? We could just go for a run.
No, no,
Pack
we're
of
getting
length
too old
ball
for
is
this.
always good.
Sex?
I've got to
No,
tell you,
casual
though, Mama
sex,
Sami's
just-
a different kettle of fish.
Feels a little college-y.
Oh, I could sing some
Just a
Third Eye
little
Blind.
cut above.
Closing time.
Oh,
Last
man.
call for alcohol.
That's not Third Eye Blind.
I'm pretty sure that's Third Eye Blind.
Nope.
Just knowing that on this kind of a track, you just put the
We're just doing this once.
back
I
of
totally
length
agree.
ball in and
Okay,
puts
great.
the seed of doubt in the mind of the
Little
batsman.
faster.
That's why
More
he's taking
circular.
time
Oh, that's my
to go forward and not
Touch my
eventually
ears.
have to stand his ground and play a
Oh,
half
kiss
top
my
shot
neck.
at that.
Say my name.
Dylan Francis Harper Jr.
Say my full name.
Sorry, I had to fill out a lot of your paperwork.
Going around, going through for
my
the second
God,
run.
you
Here
really-
comes the throw. Oh, if he collected that, that might have been close. Hands on head.
It was wonderful fielding from the deep. The run around the
Roger,
pickup
I-
was
relax.
smooth, the
Just a
throw.
friend going down on another friend.
Such amazing athleticism, I can tell you. Watch the line, it's amazing. Quickly he comes in, picks
What
it
are you
up.
trying to do? Dig your way to China?
I'm good at this.
Says who?
Every golf Dylan.
Well, they're either
Well,
lying
you've
or
gotta
their
say, he
vaginas
was
are made out of
gone for all
burlap.
money.
So relax. You're not a
Somebody
lizard.
collected the ball.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
So
Well,
gather
mistake
up your jackets.
A little to the
Shabir
right.
Rahman
Okay.
knew
A little
this
bit more to the
close.
left.
Roger that.
I go down.
Here
we go.
Now,
Whoa, too far.
Sorry.
and playing at the ball is not going to work. He's going to move into line. And he's been given it by deflect.
Women start to scream, it can be misconstrued.
Just keep going.
There was a bad mistake from the bowler not to collect that ball. The fielder had done so much. Oh, suddenly it all smells in the Chittagong dugout. Chittagong people are starting to think, well, things can happen.
Let me tell you how I like it. Most girls think you should start off soft, but if you
Bit of
just
luck
get in,
went to Mahmudullah's way when he was batting.
go for it.
In the last instance, this chance of a run out, maybe that will hold the well for the batters. Give them a little bit more to say that maybe Lady Luck is shining on us. Let's give it a go.
Yeah.
No use hanging about and die wandering. You've got to make a positive move as a batsman to take their time to the bowlers. If one man can do it, that's Zia Rahman. He's got the big shots in his armory. There we go, but he sliced it. He's swooned up into there. There's a fielder coming underneath that one. He's got it.
No, it's too easy, too predictable. Go with Sean.
Huge wicket.
Stylish, transcendent.
He had a go.
Sport, has an ass like a
Mohammed Sami and might have had a little chat to the captain.
No, he's not.
Mahmudullah.
He was threatened by him because he's
and
the
I think
greatest
they
snow
talked
sport
about maybe a
athlete in the
short
universe,
ball.
and he gets more squirrel
Let
than
him have a
an
go at
oak
it
tree.
across the line. Don't pitch it up. And it worked.
Thanks.
Good catch.
Let's hit this after lunch, okay, guys?
Solid.
Back then. Maybe we
Kept his eyes on the ball.
All right,
Look at the way he's taken it.
It is to
Pushed
people
it
the
to a
hard on.
nicety. Holds on to it despite
Did you wash your
banging
hands?
his elbows on the ground, and a
Come on,
big
dude, I know
smile
we're just
breaks
friends,
out
but
for the
I'm still a
bowler.
lady.
Mohammed Sami strikes. And the disconsolate Zia
It's
Rahman
to buy the
walks back.
produce
77
which you already got. You got
ব্যাটারির ঝামেলা জান না যারা তাদের জন্য
that was a better
মেইনটেনেন্স
time.
গ্লো ব্যাট যা দীর্ঘস্থায়ী এবং এতে পানি দিতে হয় না কখনো
Jamie,
গ্লো
baby.
ব্যাট
Not if they're dry. I'm not an animal.
শুধু ফর্সা যথেষ্ট না, ডার্ক সার্কেলস ও দাগ দূর করে আমরা ভেতরের উজ্জ্বলতা প্রকাশ করতে পারি। নতুন পন্স হোয়াইট বিউটি ক্রিম জেল হোয়াইট অ্যাক্টিভ সমৃদ্ধ, যা ডার্ক সার্কেলস ও দাগ হালকা করে ত্বক উজ্জ্বল করতে সাহায্য করে। উজ্জ্বলতা পেতে পারে নতুন পন্স হোয়াইট বিউটি, এই হলো পন্সের অঙ্গীকার।
আসছে 4 ডিসেম্বর রবি আর দারাজ নিয়ে এলো ফাটাফাটি ফ্রাইডেতে ফাটাফাটি মূল্য ছাড়।
Hey, whoa, Mom, whoa. My eyes are covered. I don't know what you're doing. I
yes
can't
and
see
no
you putting on
directed
your
once
black
again.
underpants.
Could be
Jamie,
interesting.
baby, I missed you. Oh,
That
baby.
is the completion of
Did you
the
move your
14th
finger?
over.
Mom,
It's
I'm over
78
here.
for 6.
Oh, hey,
যখনই চাই
baby.
ফ্রেশনেস
Oh, no, they
নতুন
didn't.
সেন্টার
What are
ফ্রেশ
you doing?
ব্লু
Oh,
মাউথ
Victor
ফ্রেশনিং
turned out to be a
স্ট্রাইপস ও লং
total
লাস্টিং
Lombard.
মিন্ট ফ্লেভার
LOMBARD,
নতুন সেন্টার ফ্রেশ
lots of money
ম্যাজিক
for
অফ
$1
ফ্রেশনেস
million. Victor, her fiance.
আসছে 4 ডিসেম্বর
Yeah.
রবি আর দারাজ নিয়ে
Nothing.
এলো
It was just
ফাটাফাটি
dry,
ফ্রাইডেতে
nice, but it was like talking to dirt.
ফাটাফাটি
I
মূল্য
woke up
ছাড়।
one day and I said, Lorna, I'm Lorna.
রবি
I said, Lorna, this is not your bliss. Just because you're 39, it doesn't mean you have to settle. He's not an insurance claim, so I caught the first plane off the island. Oh, baby, it is. Anyway, here I am. It's so good.
রূপালী মায়ায় অটুট থাকুক খাবারের স্বাদ আর গন্ধ। BPL অ্যালুমিনিয়াম
That's right,
ফয়েল।
we're just friends.
Oh, I love it. Ooh, it's like the
Nobody
70s in
able to get
here.
to grips
Woo,
and
that was a better time.
get a big
Just
score.
sex.
Convert
Grass,
some of the
and
starts.
Blue.
A day
After
to forget for
pregnancy.
Alton Chigumbura. 2 overs he bowled, went for
But no
38 with the
complications.
ball,
Great.
and wasn't able to contribute as he
Okay,
would have
well, that's
desired with
technically,
bat
I
in
guess,
hand.
what this is.
That's exactly what this is.
Mohammed
So my
Amir
daughter
is
is
known
just your
for
slam
ball
piece.
in hand.
No,
He's
no,
at number 8, yet to
slam-
get off the
He's
mark.
just kidding.
And,
Slam
Naeem
away.
Islam, as I
Have
mentioned,
fun. I think
playing
this
a
is
lone
great.
hand
The only
at the
thing is it
moment.
takes you off the market.
19 of
but
26
what the hell, the
and
whole
not
reason you go
able
to the
to
market is to buy the
acquire
produce
the
which
requisite
you
run
already
rate.
got.
As far as balls
It's
faced
so
is
good to
concerned.
see you, baby. I'm only going
But
to
he
be
hasn't
here
been able
a
to
few weeks. I'm starving. You got any
Just, try
gin?
and hold up an end.
It's in the kitchen.
Nothing much to talk of with
You
bat
gotta
in
go.
hand, Mohammed Amir.
Is she wearing Axe body spray?
I don't know.
Bananas in the refrigerator? What are you, Puerto Rican?
Hoisted, but they're going to need more
That
than
is
that.
terrible, Mother.
Just joking. Your dad was Puerto Rican.
What? You said that he
Hustling
was
for
Greek.
Tuesday and gets there. Big boundary square, of course, here in Chittagong.
Just go.
Just put these on the bike? Yeah. Okay.
So 6 down.
It's nice to have met you.
When you've only got
And
80
your
on
pants
board,
are coming
you
off.
can't blame the batter.
Mom, please.
Had to go for it. Rahman.
Back.
Cooper, such a good athlete.
No peanut.
Mohammed Sami,
Yeah.
all the
Hey,
joy
my
there.
friend gave me his
Shows
house
another
in
nail
Mom.
in the coffin for the Vikings.
Right?
High fives all round.
Okay, so what is your type
Finish the
anyway?
job off. Nothing silly from the double Bs. They'll want to be professional here and nail the Chittagong Vikings. What have they got in terms of a bit of respect out of this game? You'd have to say they're up against it. 90 from 34. Takes some extraordinary striking from Islam.
And Amir's out there too, but as we know in this form of the game, it really does belie the top 5 batters. You have to have 1 or 2, well, definitely 2 inside the top 5 consistently getting runs in this format and in a tournament situation to have any chance of making it to the business end of a tournament. And the sun is well and truly set here. Still a good crowd, and even though they're frustrated because they're waiting for match 14.
Well, a few things have remained true to form in this particular game. The Barishal bowling, we know that it's their strong point, and they've not disappointed here tonight, really been able to squeeze the opposition. The top order batting has again been woeful for the Barishal. It's something that they need to address because it's been apparent in their games thus far. The Chittagong Vikings fielding again let them down, but one thing that they haven't been able to bring to the party is their strong batting, the Chittagong Vikings, and at 83 for 6, they all but out of the contest. It's the first wickets that went down. Tamim Iqbal trying to flick one away on the leg side, leading edge, and then Kamran Akmal, horrendous piece of running. Didn't slide his bat in, directed, saw him short of his ground. Tilakratne Dilshan playing a big shot, caught off the inside half of the bat. And that really had knocked the stuffing out. 3 down at that particular juncture. Then the 4th wicket went down. Leading edge. Alamin with a good change of pace, no mistake made there. Chigabura flashing it one outside the off stump. And then Zia Rahman trying to get a move on, clearing the front leg. And Kevin Cooper making no mistake.
And number 7, no. Balls into no man's land, but some good change-ups. There's been some very good bowling here from the Bulls. Pressure on. Still from the fielding side. Yeah, I mentioned match 14. Victorians versus the Superstars. Sillette versus Camilla is next here on Channel 9. Your back end. Good pace, bit of splice. Bat goes flying. And fortunately, survives for the Vikings. Does Islam. There's Amir. Yeah, good bowling, smart bowling, bangs another one, and it ends the 15th, 84 for 6 here.
প্রতিদিন এভাবে হাজারো মানুষের খুশির সীমা ছাড়াচ্ছে স্বর্ণের ছোঁয়ায়। রবির 39 টাকার গোল্ডেন রিচার্জ অফারে প্রতিদিন প্রতি ঘন্টায় প্রথম 2 জন রিচার্জ করে পাচ্ছেন নিশ্চিত গোল্ড কয়েন। মাত্র 39 টাকার রিচার্জে আজই এই সুযোগ নিন। রবি।
আলফাতা দাখিল টেস্ট পেপারস
2016 পরীক্ষার্থীদের কাঙ্ক্ষিত চাহিদা পূরণে এখন সর্বত্র
স্পেশাল অফার। জিতে নাও জিনিক্স ব্র্যান্ডের শতাধিক উপকরণ। আলফাতা পড়ো, নিজেকে গড়ো।
আর জিতে নাও জিনিক্সের শিক্ষা উপকরণ।
আসছে 4 ডিসেম্বর, রবি আর দারাজ নিয়ে এলো ফাটাফাটি ফ্রাইডেতে ফাটাফাটি মূল্য ছাড়। রবি।
আলফাতা দাখিল টেস্ট পেপারস
2016 পরীক্ষার্থীদের কাঙ্ক্ষিত চাহিদা পূরণে এখন সর্বত্র
স্পেশাল অফার। জিতে নাও জিনিক্স ব্র্যান্ডের শতাধিক উপকরণ। আলফাতা পড়ো, নিজেকে গড়ো।
আর জিতে নাও জিনিক্সের শিক্ষা উপকরণ।
Were the Stars for the double Bs. Now the Vikings right in the corner. Only 5 to go. And they need 87 off their final 5. And the surface, well, I'll tell you, I'll be interested to go down there and going to speak to the captains of the Victorians and the Superstars for the toss down there in match 14. How this is going to play out under lights. Often is the case that it's a little bit different. The dew factor tends to come in later in the evening. Saw that with the World T20 here, March of 2014. Another miss hit. I hasten to say, Ali Campbell, a little bit different in terms of the climate at this time of the year as opposed to March or when other cricket's played in October. So I don't know that dew factor will be that much of an issue this week here in Chitters.
You would think from a batting perspective that it makes it a little bit easier with the ball coming on. Maybe for the fielding side, spinners struggling to grip it. Should just be the one. There was a day when there was some dew in Dhaka, a night I should say, and it didn't really affect the towels were out there, whacked the ball a bit, but there wasn't a great effect on the bowling side and their ability to hold the ball, and much of the same here, I reckon. Now, is that big? Yeah, it is. Out the middle of the bat. Really good strike from Mohammad Amir. Was in the slot, inviting him to play the big shot, and he duly obliged.
Yes, please. A little bit of Humpty. Oh, that's classy from Amir. Lovely free swing of the bat. Opened up a little bit on the leg side and popped it right where he wanted to. Over long off. And again, he's gone straighter. Oh, it's palmed over. We've seen a couple of these this afternoon and early evening. Cooper's a tall man, but he can't haul this one in. Back-to-back maximums.
Cause for celebration in the crowd as well. They've been a bit subdued over this crowd here in Chittagong, but they're on their feet now. Mohammad Amir, back-to-back sixes. That one just eluding Kevin Cooper. He's a tall guy, and he used all of his height to try and drag it out of the air and wasn't able to do so. 15 off the over. Great stuff from Mohammad Amir. How's he going to finish it? With a little single and get the strike back, or is he going to try and finish it in style? Out on the leg side, and there is protection out there, so they'll canter through for two. A decent over, 17 from it, 16 overs bowled, 101 for 6. And time for the strategic timeout.
Sorry. গানে গানে কাছে আসার দুর্দান্ত মুহূর্ত তৈরি করতে ওজাব দিচ্ছে প্রতিটি 145 গ্রাম মেন্থল ফ্রেশের সাথে একটি আকর্ষণীয় ইয়ারফোন ফ্রি।
এখন না ভাইয়া, ফ্লাইট ধরতে হবে। চিপস দাও না।
যে খায় হারিয়ে যায়। বম্বে সুইটসের আলুজ 4টি ফ্লেভারে।
সম্মানিত যাত্রী আব্দুল্লাহ রিয়াদ, আপনাকে ছাড়াই আমাদের চলে যেতে হচ্ছে।
যে খায় হারিয়ে যায়।
রূপালী মায়ায় অটুট থাকুক খাবারের স্বাদ আর গন্ধ। BPL অ্যালুমিনিয়াম ফয়েল।
শীতকাল 25% পর্যন্ত কোমলতা কেড়ে নিয়ে ত্বককে রুক্ষ করে দেয়, তাই যে কোনো আঁচড়েই হয়ে যায় দাগ। ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রিস্টোর মাইক্রো ড্রপলেটের সাথে রুক্ষ ত্বককে ময়শ্চারাইজ করার মাধ্যমে সুস্থ করে। আজই স্ক্র্যাচ টেস্ট করে দেখো। এই হলো ভ্যাসলিনের ত্বক সুস্থ করার শক্তি।
আগে ঘটনাটা শোন। ধ্যাত, ব্যাজ শেষ।
চায়ের চুমুক দে, ব্যালেন্স চলে আসবে।
এখন ইস্পাহানি মির্জাপুর ব্রেসলেট 400 গ্রাম প্যাকে 10 থেকে 50 টাকা পর্যন্ত মোবাইল রিচার্জ ফ্রি। এছাড়া 200 গ্রামের প্রতি প্যাকে 5 টাকা ছাড়।
চা মানে লাইফটা ভরপুর, চা মানে ইস্পাহানি মির্জাপুর।
ও রতন ভাই, তুমি এমন কি করো যে খামার শুধু বাড়ে আর বাড়ে?
আরে খামারে লাগাইছি আনোয়ার সিমেন্ট শীট,
তাই মুরগি থাকে সুস্থ, ডিম ও মাংস হয় বেশি।
শোনো, আনোয়ার সিমেন্ট শীট এই রতনের দিন ফিরাইছে।
মুরগি সবল, ব্যবসা সফল। আনোয়ার সিমেন্ট শীট।
সংসারে সাথী আর শান্তি, ছেলে মেয়েদের বিদেশ গমন নিশ্চিত, সামনে উজ্জ্বল ভবিষ্যৎ আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। ওস্তাদ, আপনি বিদেশ কই হেছেন? বেশি দিন টিকবো না যায় না। যারা সাধারণ টিন ব্যবহার করে তারা বয়কার কয়েকার বোকা, যারা বয়কার কয়েকার তাদের সম্পর্কে চোখ বন্ধ করে বলে দেওয়া যায়। আর যারা সর্বাধুনিক প্রযুক্তিতে তৈরি বিল্টেডের রঙিন টিন ব্যবহার করে তারা বুদ্ধিমান বুদ্ধিমান লোকের ভবিষ্যৎ উজ্জ্বল হইবে নাকি আমারটা হইবে
ফিল্ড ট্রেডে রঙিন টিন চাল দেখে যায় চেনা
10 জনের মধ্যে 9 জন নারী বিশ্বাস করে ড্যান্ড্রফ ফিরে আসবে আর না নিউট্রিয়েন্ট 10 যুক্ত নতুন ক্লিয়ার অ্যাক্টিভেট করে আপনার স্ক্যাল্পের স্বাভাবিক সুরক্ষা স্তর আর আপনাকে রাখে ড্যান্ড্রফ প্রুফ নতুন ক্লিয়ার নাথিং টু হাইড
No matter what, protect your walls with Royal. It comes with Teflon.
Here's Element. And miss it on the thick inside edge. Races away for yet another boundary. Crowd having something to cheer about. I've seen a couple of big maximums. It just shows you thick inside edge can whistle away on this fast outfield. A good effort. There's maybe just a little hint there of that dew factor. The ball's racing across the outfield rather smartly. A flashing blow, but only one. Now, I tell you what, I'd like to welcome all our viewers around the globe who are watching this third edition of the BPL. Viewers, as I say, all four corners of the globe. Caribbean via Flow Sports, the USA and Canada on ESPN. India is being viewed through Neo Sports. Pakistan have got it with Geo Super. In the Middle East and North Africa, BN Sports. In Ireland, Satanta Sports. And in the United Kingdom on Premier Sports. And of course, HD television coverage distributed worldwide by Elite Media, covering all the angles, using 24 high-definition cameras to bring this fabulous third edition of the BPL powered by BFL into your homes. This is match 13, we've got match 14. Not that far away local time. It is going to tee off at 6:30, which is a little over an hour away. Victorians versus the Superstars. But right here, right now, it is the Vikings. And their tail is trying to annoy the heck out of the Bulls in finishing off this contest. What the heck happened there? Hanged in, didn't bounce, and is another one to the total with a wide. Oh, alley cat, we want one of those. If you get 100, apparently you get one of those. If you get, what, a forfeit for the bowler?
Yeah, a little forfeit, and you get to choose your type and colour. So, much needed those whistling through the streets of Chittagong and Dhaka.
Heard them at about 4 this morning. Rat bags. Cousin Kevin revving the heck out of it. Down the main drag. Spliced. And safe. Yeah, there's a couple of motorbikes, isn't there, in the subcontinent? Been here for, well, they're on 2 decades. In terms of working in television in the subcontinent. Couple of motorbikes or 2 to boot in this part of the world as well. Yeah, they know it. They love getting around on 2 wheels. No batting that. That's going to smart a little bit in the old rib cage, is it? Leg buys. Shafadullah, he's given a few today, leg befores. Oh yes, and midships. 50 dot balls in the innings so far tells a tale. And 44 in the complete innings for the Bulls. This shows you what wickets do at the top of the order, for the side having to chase in a competitive total of 170. Down about it in 50 over cricket as well as T20 cricket. Runs on the board adds that pressure to the side batting second. It's away with another one.
Still 62 required in 19 balls, so very much. on the side of impossible this for the Chittagong Vikings. They've just lost too many wickets and haven't been able to keep up with things and could not match the 98 runs scored in the last 7 overs by the Barishal Bulls. Heaves it away on the leg side, Mohammed Amir. And he'll come back for 2. The 10 of the over, 17 bowled now, 1-1-1 for 6.
নিজেদের পোশাক নাই প্রিয় ভাইরা, নিজের দেশের নিজের পোশাক পরে এগিয়ে চলুন জোরসে। আমার হচ্ছে লুঙ্গি, রপ্তানিতে শীর্ষে, বিশ্বমানের লুঙ্গি।
শুনছো, এটা কিনি? হ্যাঁ। আচ্ছা, এটা আমার।
সব সময় শুধু আরে ভাই, গার্ড দিয়ে সুরক্ষিত শেভ করুন আর যা ইচ্ছে বলুন।
তোমায় দারুণ লাগছে।
আর তোমাকেও।
জিলেট গার্ডের একটা ব্লেড দেয় 7টা শেভ অবধি।
No matter what, protect your walls with Royale. It comes with Teflon Surface Protector.
শরীরের কোথাও কোথাও প্রয়োজন বেশি সুরক্ষার, তাই মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি, যা একবার ব্যবহারেই আপনার ত্বক প্রতিবার পায় 5টি স্তরের সুরক্ষা। মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি, উজ্জ্বল প্রাণবন্ত ত্বক সবসময়।
Not impossible, but there's no one of substance really like a Dilshan firing along at say an 80 not out. Whereas Mumadullah got 51, Prasanna got 36. It just shows you one of your gun batters has to get a half century and more. Time for the Pakistani paceman to come back, Sami. Only a single. Suddenly that run rate just goes through the roof again. 19 from a dozen. He got a start, couldn't convert. Animal got to a dozen from just 13. There's been too much pressure when Chickambora, another gun player, doesn't get double figures. Tamim, the captain, a little over ambitious when he was on 6. And Akmal ran himself out for a blob. There's some searching questions for the Vikings. And they've got to play every day, Monday through to Thursday. A lot of work to do, gentlemen in red. Too right. Bowled. Really well bowled. Follow the batter. There's only going to be a single.
Well, you mentioned they're playing on all 4 days. They better start winning some games, otherwise that adulation will turn to abuse very quickly. They'll be tolerant in this first game. Well, the big crowd here at the ZACS Stadium in Chittagong, but tomorrow when they play again, they better bring their A game because they demand success. And Chittagong Vikings, to keep in the tournament, need to win some games. Obviously tonight they're going to go down, and that means they would have played 5 and only won the 1 game. Remember, each team will play 10 games prior to the playoffs, so they're fast running out of time. And this particular defeat won't do their run rate any great favours either, and that might play a part at the end with the teams on even points as well. Hasn't had much really to do, Mahmudullah. Chittagong Vikings batsmen have done it all for him. He's been able to make the changes to his bowlers, hasn't come up with anything untowards. And his bowlers have come up and got the ball in the right area, and Chittagong batsmen have obliged by playing some innocuous shots. Silly running between the wickets, and hence find themselves in a world of hurt at 114 for 6. Self-inflicted, you'd have to say here, by the Vikings. Just a reminder, had the opposition 65 for 5, all the good work, concede 98 and 7, and then have come out to bat and, well, never really been in the game. Haven't been able to get any partnerships going. Need big ones in that first 4. That's where it needs to count 20 over cricket. But all they've managed to do is at the back end and trying to salvage
Boy,
something.
Parker, still staring at trees?
26 and 36
Yeah, he's still looking up at trees, but this time it's actually in my apartment.
It's fifth date already?
Maybe.
Did you guys, fifth date?
There's a minute in this field.
Lady never
Tidy.
tells.
I know, that's why I'm asking you.
And, you want to keep the basics to a high.
Hey, I gotta go. You have a
Finish
great
the
trip in
game
LA
off
and
well.
call me when you land.
They just called me.
Yeah, well, I've got
What are you doing?
Paul
Come on, what else?
Riders next of the Chittagong Vikings
Great
tomorrow.
for you.
Oh,
I know.
The
Dylan.
select superstar.
How
Doing,
buddy?
the
I'm good.
Camilla Victorian.
I miss you guys, but I'm good.
Both those second games I mentioned
Dee Dee
against the
Spencer?
select superstars and Victorians.
Jamie.
They are
Dylan's
the
fine.
evening games here on Wednesday and Thursday,
I'm sorry.
respectively.
That's okay.
No, for a minute you remind me of a girl I used to know.
No, that's okay. It happens.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you. You have a beautiful house.
Thank you.
The pool's a little cold.
Yeah.
Let's
Finish off the position.
He brushes his...
No.
Why not?
Coaches
I
will
wash
always
my
tell you,
hands
you need to be
with soap this time.
finishing in style
Serious?
and
Why
do the
would you
basics
just
well and get carried away
we get a
with
whack?
one time.
Are you kidding me?
It's like a
Hey,
foregone
I
conclusion.
never had a girl home
Master cute way.
When she walked in on...
Just going you doesn't.
Lasorda was a good pitcher.
Ow!
Very, very quiet here in Chittagong. With a Bosch there down long on. And it wakes the crowd up just a little bit. There's another boundary. Ends.
Lasorda was a good pitcher, but he's an even better
I'm not
manager.
saying.
Wrecking crew?
I wasn't saying he's not a great manager. He's underappreciated.
রূপালী মায়ায় অটুট থাকুক খাবারের স্বাদ আর
Dad, you can't.
BPL অ্যালুমিনিয়াম ফয়েল
ব্রাজিলের বিশ্বকাপ ফুটবল টুর্নামেন্টে সাক্ষী থাকতে অংশগ্রহণ করো কোকা-কোলা চলো ব্রাজিল কন্টেস্ট এসএমএস করো ব্রাজিল স্পেস তোমার বিভাগের প্রথম তিনটি অক্ষর আর পাঠিয়ে দাও 2003 নম্বরে তোমার গ্রামের ফোন নম্বর এসএমএস দিলে তুমিও যেতে পারো সোজা ব্রাজিলে
But it's not Jamie.
Why? Because
ব্যাটারির এই
you're
ঝামেলা
great
চান না
together?
যারা তাদের জন্য সিল মেইনটেনেন্স ফ্রি গ্লোব্যাক
really friends with- I
দীর্ঘস্থায়ী
haven't
এবং
seen
এতে
you
পানি
this-
দিতে হয় না কখনোই গ্লোব্যাক ড্রাই উইথ
I already called.
যখনই চাই
How
ফ্রেশনেস
happy to stay
নতুন
here.
সেন্টার ফ্রেশ টু মাউথ ফ্রেশনিং স্ট্রাইপস ও লং লাস্টিং মিন্ট ফ্লেভার নতুন সেন্টার ফ্রেশ ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস
Your apartment, I don't want to talk to
In this situation, you think it's all done and dusted. You want to finish off well because it bodes well for the rest of the tournament. So you want to do the right thing, get your strategy right. Fielding, you can maybe try just a couple of things, nothing too outrageous. There's always going for 4.
Right?
Yeah, he leaves at 9 our time.
Stop that
9,
one.
so it's a
Long
5-hour flight, 3-hour time difference, so he gets in at
levers of him to
32.
get something on it.
5. Be there at 5, Dylan.
Right. How is Dad?
Now it's time for big KC.
He's lost more often than not now. But then he has these moments of real clarity. Hit or miss.
Been pleased as Mamadullah.
How's Jamie?
Changing his bowlers, changing their
That's
ends.
over.
Oh, Dylan.
Short bursts
Okay,
as you
we're
do in
done.
this
Don't be
format.
an idiot, please.
Thank you, Annie. I'll pick up Dad tomorrow at the airport.
Change of
32
pace that
sharp.
he's renowned
I
for,
love you.
Kevin Cooper. Disturbs the leg stump.
I don't know what it is. I just can't get myself to start looking for
One of the best overseas signings in this tournament, Kevin Cooper, no doubt about that. Contributions all round in the field, with bat and now with ball.
What I
He's
do
been
know is that
outstanding thus far in the
We're
tournament and picks up another window. Talk about it, across the seam. Just delays it, changes the pace ever so slightly, and
Not something
as
you
the
just
better of Muhammad
do
Amir couldn't make
Hey,
the
this is
requisite contact. So he'll get wicket.
You're gonna do it.
Kevin Amir gone 12.
Kid's been cured of cancer. I pray it's not by that douchebag tree-hugging.
রিভার্স অসমোসিস ফ্রোজেন ব্লাড এবং আল্ট্রাভায়োলেট রে সহ 13টি ধাপে পরিশোধিত হয়ে তৈরি হয় দেশের সবচেয়ে নিরাপদ পানি সুপার ফ্রেশ ড্রিঙ্কিং ওয়াটার রিফ্রেশ
রূপালী মায়ায় অটুট থাকুক খাবারের
Oh, thought that was gone for all money. Didn't have to throw it. And you can see big Kev Cooper saying, let's just chill out, gentlemen. Don't get too excited and carried away. Let's keep it simple. Hold on to the ball.
It's a cause of mirth on occasion to watch tailenders playing against genuine bowlers that have good, deceptive, slower balls. And that was a case in point for Shafiul Islam, who's the new batsman, very nearly bowling out straight to cover. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Down the ground and should get 4. Really, really good stroke. Just waited on it a fraction. And Shafiul is able to shuffle it down the ground.
Absolutely, LEC. Doesn't get much straighter than that, does it? Oh, tail enders. You'll say, look, let's have the video footage of this, please, forever. Free swing of the bat. Away she goes. Back over the head. Let's have some wrist work as well, please. As you do. Oh, Shuffle, his first 2 scoring shots have been told in Test match cricket. 2 maximums. Thought he was wearing the coloured clothing, but in Test match cricket is now with the red ball and the white clothing. First 2 balls disappeared for maximums. Just wanted to go upstairs here and just check this and make sure. That's all hunky-dory, that's fine.
That's the pose that was needed from Kamran Akmal earlier. Slide your bat, get it in over the line. He's made it easily. So that'll be a green light, no doubt about that. There we go, confirmation of that.
There's another slower ball. Same salute too, with the index finger raised from Cooper. Another nail in the coffin of the Vikings.
He's had another great game. Smiles all round from Kevin Cooper. Contributed with the bat. Got a very important run out, couple of catches and now a couple of wickets as well. There's the one out the back of the hand. Totally deceiving batsman. Too early through the stroke, trying to heave it away on the leg side. High fives all round. They have to jump pretty high to get hold of Kevin Cooper's mitts. Tried hard, didn't naive, but played a lone hand really well for 31-29 break.
One more to go in the 19th and 2 more batters to go. They're 8 down for 129. A little stroke for a brace off the mark. So 19 done at 131 for 8.
রূপালী মায়ায় অটুট থাকুক খাবারের স্বাদ আর গন্ধ BPL অ্যালুমিনিয়াম ফয়েল
মচমচে মশলাদার কুরকুরে যা মাতিয়ে তোলে ফ্যামিলি টি টাইম
মশলায় মাতামাতি ফুর্তি ফাটাফাটি
13. Possible scenario, really, on this. Well, of course, no balls, free hits and all that sort of thing, but really done and dusted, you'd think, with the double Bs over the Vikings. They've turned it round of the Bulls when they were battling inside the power play. They were 22 for 3. 65 for 5. So a wonderful comeback, fight back by the Bulls. Bit of a heave. Animal out there. Shuffle. Change of pace. Lovely little slower one out of the back of the hand from Kevin Cooper. Such a great finisher. Bear in mind he's run out of Akmal. Sure, he didn't slide his bat, but the athleticism to get down for a long man, hit the stump side on, and he got the cameo 21 not out. Very important in the context of this contest. Wonderful all-round fit.
Mahmudullah Riyad, the captain of the Barishal Bulls, bowling the last over. So taking it upon himself just to finish things off. He'll be very happy with what's transpired. Big hit! Oh, just over. Just tossing it up a little bit, inviting the big slog over mid-wicket, and he's got enough on it, I reckon.
Well, just for a moment there, I think both you and I, Ali, thought it was out. Just get there. In the air for a long time. Thought the fielder was going to get there. And did that go all the way? That's what we wanted to come upstairs and have a look at. Just over or just under? Oh, just before. Yeah, half volley. Yeah, you just see there where that pitch is. Inside the advertising rope there. Yeah, just inside the cushion. Beauty. Yeah, 4. Oh, that's a 4 for us up here. Just going to get that signed off.
Well, he hasn't got a signal from the third umpire, just wants to have a look-see. It bounces before, and if you move on there, you see the divot coming out of the ground. So it's very clear that that's bounced a foot before the ropes, and the third umpire can give the on-field umpire the signal to wave the arms across the chest.
Seen a few of these. He's the third man. And gathered or not. Wants to come upstairs just to make sure. Skip's not happy.
He's staring him down, isn't he? Right to the end, even though the game's gone. First of all, why don't you go for the catch? Secondly, he's looked at him and said, no, I haven't run him out, but that's clear evidence that he's out. Mahmudullah thinks that he made it, stared down the fielder, and I think that he's gathered it okay and gone and hit the stumps. I think that's okay. It's out by a foot. So he's managed to effect the run out. All's well that ends well. No issues there, and we should see the red light. Another run out. Mahmudullah with a good gather, good piece of fielding in the end. Maybe was irritated about him not going for the catch, but recovered well and got it in. So some belated congratulations for the fielder. But Shafiul Islam gone for 12, 137 for 9 now.
Goal over. Castle by the captain, Mahmudullah. Gets the last rights. All out are the Vikings, and it is their third loss on the trot. 4 out of 5 in this tournament they have lost now. They have got to turn it around big time here at home. Have the men in red well and truly nailed by the Bulls.
Congratulations for Graham Ford. 3 from 4 now, the Barishal Bulls. So he'll be very happy with where they stand in the table. It's confirmation, winning by 33 runs, so pretty comfortably in the end. And, well, less said about this, the better. Down the wicket, trying to heave it away on the leg side. Misses a straight one, really, and into the stumps. And that probably sums up the batting effort from the Chittagong Vikings. Never really in the run chase. Squeezed all the way by the Barishal Bulls. The bowlers did a terrific job. Never allowed them in the game. And some poor shots, some poor running, has cost the Chittagong Vikings in front of a packed house here at the ZACS Stadium. So the crowd have not seen the home team get off to a winning start. That man in picture, outstanding game again. Cameo with the bat, great round, couple of catches and 3 wickets as well. That is really an escape for the Barishal Bulls, and it just goes to show what can happen in this game. Never over till it's over. 65 for 5 they were at one stage and posted 170, and in reply the Chittagong Vikings 137 all out. Naim Islam 38 of 40, and then some double figures at the end, but the top order failing for the Chittagong Vikings, and that's what put them under huge pressure.
No partnerships of substance at the top at all. And you see them down the bottom there with the tail enders coming to the party a little bit there. Naeem and Amir, not good enough. Double Bs, yeah, wickets spread all round. Great team effort from the Barishal Bulls. Let's go sideline to Patrick Simcox.
Thank you, man. I've got Mendy Maruf here. You opened the batting today, mate. How do you feel about this win?
Yeah, I'm feeling gratefully. Thank you so much. It was a great win.
First game in the compo for you?
Yeah, I was a little bit excited and nervous as well. It works. I'm happy so much.
Now, you were batting there when we were losing wickets on the other side. LBWs were going crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking that what's going on, man. But as well, I thinking that I have to stay one side and I have to give support my opponent. And Riyadh made a great batting there, but I am a little bit upset that if I should have been there for the over still.
But still, you're going to have a big celebration here tonight in Chittagong.
Yeah, definitely. In Chittagong versus Chittagong, it's a great feeling. Yeah. Yes.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
So 170 for 7, the Barishal Bulls. Chittagong Vikings 137. And never really in the game, Naim 38, but Kevin Cooper 3 for 28, and Alamin Hussain 2 for 34. Mahmudullah at the end 1 for 6. And in the end, that means that the Bulls win by 33 runs. Right, so we're going to go for a quick break. When we come back, the presentation ceremony.
এটা নিয়ে যা মা।
রূপালী মায়ায় অটুট থাকুক খাবারের স্বাদ আর গন্ধ। BPL অ্যালুমিনিয়াম ফয়েল।
শুনছো এটা কিনি? হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা এটা আমার।
সব সময় শুধু আরে ভাই গার্ড দিয়ে সুরক্ষিত শেভ করুন আর যা ইচ্ছে বলুন।
তোমায় দারুণ লাগছে।
আর তোমাকেও।
জিলেট গার্ডের একটা ব্লেড দেয় 7টা শেভ অবধি।